Hello, Mayapack. This is your superintendent, Christine Tona, and welcome to our podcast of Budget Bites. In this episode, we have Dr. Matthew Lawrence, our assistant superintendent for curriculum and instruction, joining us. Hello, Matt. Thanks for being here.
Hello, Ms. Tona. Thanks for having me.
So you've been in your position now for about 5 months, so it's been very busy, and we're happy to have you in this new position. So why don't you tell us about some of the highlights from 23-24?
Sure, and it's been a great 5 months, having the opportunity to grow beyond the high school and get a look into the whole K-8 programming. And I've learned a lot about what's been happening across the district. So I know in last year's budget, there are a number of different initiatives, such as the increase in literacy coaching at the elementary levels. We went from 1 literacy coach to 2, broken up by grade bands, which obviously doubled the interactions that our classroom teachers were able to have and grow in the balanced literacy program. In addition to that, we had extensive coaching at the K-5 level again with our math coach. So,
who's a retired teacher?
Who's a retired Mayapack High School teacher who I know very, very well. So the coaching angle for our classroom teachers has been invaluable. The phonemic awareness program called the Heggerty, which started at the kindergarten level this year based off of last year's budget, which I've had the pleasure of being in a number of our kindergarten classes and seeing the kids interact with it. And having not been in a kindergarten classroom in a long, long time, I was amazingly impressed with the excitement levels of our students engaging with this program, because obviously the teachers are drilling phonemic awareness with the students, but it's like a whole body approach. The kids are moving about the classroom, they're moving their arms, they're clapping, so they're really, really engaged with that entire model. So it's really great to watch them.
Right, that engagement is truly going to help them become strong readers, and that phonemic awareness is the cornerstone of reading. That's phonics.
1,000%, and like I said, it's like a whole body experience for them. So they're able to tie in different senses to their learning of phonemic awareness. So, the chances of that learning sticking really is increased with that model.
So, Matt, talk to us about the 24-25 budget. What are the plans based on curriculum?
So there are a few changes, things that we're looking to add on with this year's budget. One of them is an additional library media specialist for the elementary schools. Currently they have 1 that they share between the 3 buildings, and we're looking to add on to that. So there are 2 for them to share across the 3 buildings. We're looking at piloting a new benchmarking system. Currently, the district uses a benchmarking system called STAR. And in grade 5, we're looking to pilot a new program called MAP.
That's through NWEA.
It's through NWEA. And that's based on just some of the feedback I've gotten across the district in terms of the reporting of the STAR data, the administration of the STAR. So we want to take a look at a different program to see if the students and the teachers have a different and better experience with a new program. So we're going to pilot that at the 5th grade as well. The kindergarten using ESGI, which is another benchmarking system that our teachers actually create the assessments, which really helps them too with their report card information. Great success at the kindergarten level, so we're looking to add that on to 1st grade. So anytime in any part of our programming or assessing of students where we can start forming a continuum from grade to grade to grade, that's really the goal of really solid programming and experience for kids. So we're able to do that with the ESGI program. And earlier I spoke about that great Heggerty Phonemic Awareness program. Same idea. So great success in the kindergarten. The kids love it. 1st grade teachers drop in and see the work that the kindergarten teachers are doing. They want to do it too. And 2nd grade wants to do it as well. So,
that's great.
Yeah, so next year, I'm really, really, really excited that our students will have the Heggerty Phonemic Awareness programs, kindergarten, 1st grade, and 2nd grade. That's very powerful.
And that's a strong research-based program that I've heard from other districts. It's very successful. And there's some other course expansions that we're looking at for next year as well, right? Some opportunities at the middle school and the high school?
Yes, so at the middle school, currently the middle school students have an opportunity to gain high school credit in world language, advanced science, which is living environment, and high school algebra. So we would like to add another opportunity for our students and offer studio art at the 8th grade level, hoping to offer more high school credit, maybe to some of the kids who don't necessarily get recommended for living environment or at algebra, right? So
that's a great idea.
Yeah, so at least there's another high school credit there for them to latch onto, right? At the high school, there's a number of different courses that are being offered, new courses. We're adding on the 5th and final Project Lead the Way course called SIM, Computer Integrated Technology, Manufacturing, and Sports and Statistics. The enrollment is wild. So the students, the high school just did their enrollment process, and these statistics and sports class has 100 students already enrolled in it.
That's amazing. Really targeting the interest level of the students.
I mean, when you see those numbers, you know you're offering something that the kids want. And we kind of had a feeling, because that was a suggestion that came from some of our graduates, right, that are moving on at the college level, a course that they wish they had, and they weren't wrong. 100 of their past classmates were interested in it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's always great to hear about all of the curriculum opportunities that we're expanding upon for our students. And thanks for joining us today. So everyone there, thanks for listening to this episode of Budget Bites. And remember, come out and vote on Tuesday, May 21st from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Mahopac High School.